Yeah, bye. Nintendo have finally decided to show off the Nintendo Switch 2. And very quick thoughts, I think it looks very cool overall, very good. Looks high quality as you'd hope and expect. It's bigger, which is cool. The controllers or Joy-Cons, whatever you want to call them, are bigger too, which is also a plus. Screen is larger and thicker. The leaks apparently say that it's going to be like a PS4, Xbox One, and better when it comes to the technology and how well it performs. Which I understand it's a old console generation now, but the Nintendo Switch, the first one, any bigger games, it didn't really look very good. The standard or the quality was not up to scratch. I mean, for me, I never played really high quality games on the Switch. I always played it on a PS5, so that was never really a worry for me. But I know that for some people, they could see that the quality was bad, there was some sort of lag and all that type of crap. But this seems to be much better, much bigger. I really like it. I like how the controllers snap in on the side magnetically as well. Because with the Switch, I always found it a little bit stressing to constantly slide it in and out of the side. I have the OLED, so I feel like that's the best quality when it comes to the Switch. I think that was the last one that they released. The way it looks is better. I like the white consoles. That's my preference. That's why I got the OLED. Partly because it was the OLED and it was slightly bigger, but also because of the white colorway. And we see that it has the matte black colorway for this Nintendo Switch 2, and I don't know if that will be the only colorway. Most likely will be the only colorway on launch, which, I mean, what you gonna do? Yeah, it looks really cool. Screen is bigger. Hopefully the games will look much better, perform better. And yeah, I wasn't even looking at a lot of the leaks. Sometimes I looked because I thought, okay, you know, what's going on? I don't know how they managed to leak so much. I mean, I already saw what the console looked like, and I guess for a lot of people who were looking, they already knew what the console was going to look like. Maybe that's why they revealed it now. Basically, all the leaks were true. So I imagine the specs, and when people are saying, oh, it will be like a PS4 or an Xbox One performance-wise, I guess it will be true, because, you know, if they're leaking everything, you might as well believe it. But yeah, that's really all I've got to say about the console itself. They also showed what I imagine is Mario Kart 9. And yeah, it looks pretty cool. I don't really play Mario Kart much. I have Mario Kart 8, and I think it's pretty cool game. Yeah, it's not really what I go for. I prefer like the 64 or Mario 3D Land, 3D World. That's more my thing. But from the footage that we see, it looks pretty interesting. Some of the characters have, or really all of the characters have, slight artistic design changes. Like Mario looks a bit more plump and more plump. Mario looks a bit more like his like a classic type of design, if that makes sense. More with Mario Wonder, which was also going for a more classic aesthetic. Donkey Kong looks quite different, more like the film actually, which is probably what Wonder was trying to go for, to try and look a bit more like the film. And the designs there were pretty cool as well, so I thought, oh, you know, it'd be good if they incorporated that in the games, and it seems like they are sort of mixing and matching between the game and the film. But Bowser looks really cool. He doesn't look like he's sitting on a party anymore. He actually looks like he's some huge geezer riding a go-kart. But yeah, the karts look pretty small and some of the characters look pretty small, and I don't know if that's to fit the 24 players that's apparently going to be in the races because of the spaces that you see, or the starting lines that you see at the start of the race. It seems to be about 24 or so, 22, 24. I didn't really count. But yeah, the graphics look pretty cool. It's more vibrant. It's the art style that I think is really cool about this Mario Kart 9. Just the overall character designs, the go-karts looking a bit different and smaller. It's more like chibified, if that makes sense. At least that's what it looks like to me. I also like the track. I think it looks a bit like Radiator Springs, but it's cool to have, you know, variety and different looking map, not just the same old. But yeah, because I'm not a huge Mario Kart player, I can't really say too much about it, like, you know, what I expect or what I think they should add. Well, actually, I would appreciate if they had different skins for the characters and not have it so they take a whole character slot. If Mario has a different look, you shouldn't have to select a different character. You should just pick Mario, then select a different outfit outfit that you want. You could do like a movie outfit, you could do the Tanuki outfit, you could do, you know, some type of outfit like that. And with Yoshi, you just color him differently, and with Luigi, he might have his Luigi Mansion type of outfit or gear on, you know, stuff like that. That I think would be cool. And then go-karts, I don't really mind what they do. Different go-karts should have different specs to them. Like if you're using Bowser's go-kart or Donkey Kong's go-kart, they'll probably be bigger karts, so maybe give them some type of durability against weapons and things that get thrown against the karts, but then they would be slower. But if you go for Mario's kart, it'll be quicker, but it'll be more susceptible to damage, you know, stuff like that. I think that would be interesting. I don't know if they'll be doing that because, you know, they only showed a few seconds of gameplay, but yeah, that's all I'd really want. DLC characters, that's something to think about later. I think if they do like a Smash Brothers thing where they have different characters from different Nintendo games and maybe characters that aren't Nintendo characters like Sonic would be pretty fun. But I think that might not happen because Sonic is also getting his own racing game, the Sonic Crossworlds I think it's called, which I don't really play Sonic racing games either. I do like Riders, I think that's cool, and I think they should stick to that, and they might be doing that with the karts and the skateboards or whatever you call them. But yeah, I don't think there'll be any outside characters. I think it would just be strictly Mario characters. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it, as long as it's cool and interesting. Yeah, as long as there's variety, especially if there's more players, 20 or more players. You need to have some variety with karts, characters. I think maybe if you can customize your own kart, meaning like having your own livery that you make and changing colors like that, I think that would be cool. That would be my sort of wish list. I'm not too sure if I'll buy the new Switch right out the gate because I recently got the OLED, so I'm pretty happy with that purchase. Oh yeah, and it's backwards compatible. That's cool. I like that. And I feel like it'd be a huge missed opportunity, especially in 2025, not to have backwards compatibility. But yeah, I mean, I don't really feel like I'll need to get the console, but tell me what you guys think. Do you think you'll get it right out the bat? Is it everything you expected, especially if you saw the leaks? And what do you think about Mario Kart 9? Does it look appealing to you? Are you excited about it, or do you think it's a bit lackluster? Just tell me everything, all your opinions down in the comment section below, and I hope you enjoyed this little video, and I'll see you very soon. Peace.